On the second day of Christmas, my skin gave to me breakouts and redness all over my cheeks. But fuck it, let's make a cake. I'm culinary challenged. I can touch everything with my fingers because I am living alone and I'm the only person who's going to eat this, so it's fine. I don't know what it is about me and my face just going insane before the holiday season. Like last year I had to go to the dermatologist, not related to my face or my minor problem with redness and acne, but for other things. But she was dead set on commenting on my face, and she gave me something to like use, and I was like, okay, let's try it. I felt like I was giving myself a chemical peel. Like that happened last year, and like last year during the holidays I literally looked like somebody scraped my face, everything was red. And this year, like it's the week before Christmas, I'm just breaking out, I'm all red and it sucks. But I don't care because it's the holiday season. We are not here to look at my face, we are here to eat. I'm not preparing something today that's going to be at the Christmas table during my family's dinner or lunch. I'm actually still in my apartment in Zagreb. I am going home this Sunday, but before that I'm going over to my boyfriend's for 2 days. We have his birthday and his friend's party, so I'm going to be very social, which is difficult for me because I'm not very social, but that's okay. And I wanted to try this Instagram recipe now. I saw it a while back. The original creator, her page is called hungryhappens.net. If I said that wrong or made a mistake, I'm going to put the name of the page here. Also, the link to the original recipe is in the comments. It's basically a really simple deflated Greek yogurt cake that only has 3 ingredients, and I wanted to try it out and see if I can actually make it and see if it's tasty or not, if it's something I could implement into my daily diet and everything else. So let's get our equipment and our ingredients. The 3 things that we need are Greek yogurt, starch, I'm using tapioca, and we need 4 eggs. Like the original recipe calls for Greek yogurt, which I am actually not using because here in Croatia we don't actually have real Greek yogurt. We mostly have regular yogurt that the manufacturer slapped the name Greek on so he could increase the price. So I'm not falling for that. I'm using skyr. I don't know if I pronounce that correctly, like in Croatia we call it skyr, which is like an Icelandic type of yogurt anyways. Okay, I'm using that because when it comes to like the calorie content and the protein content, this is definitely like I think the closest that we could have to Greek yogurt, and also the consistency is pretty close. There is no sugar or sweeteners in this recipe, so the original creator stated that we can like use vanilla flavored yogurt for some sweetness or add some sugar. I don't have sugar. It's not because like I don't eat sweet, far from it. Yesterday I just devoured a lot of it because I'm supposed to get my period. But anyway, I decided to use the vanilla flavored one. I was thinking about adding honey to the recipe, but in most cases when I change an original recipe it turns out really bad, so I'm not going to do that. I need to preheat my oven. So basically we need 300 grams of yogurt, we need 5 tablespoons of tapioca and 4 eggs, so let's just mix all of that together in a bowl. Once that's nice and mixed, we add the 5 tablespoons of tapioca, and then we transfer it to the baking tray, I'm going to say. The original creator had a smaller baking tray, I don't. but it's still going to work. My cake is probably going to be a bit flatter than hers, but never mind, the taste is going to be the same. We incorporate that into the mixture and we're done. As you can see, I was attracted to this recipe because it's really easy, and if I mess this up, I'm just going to give up. The reason why I want to try so many recipes I find online is because I basically have like 6 or 7 recipes that I use on repeat and I get tired of them. And like, it's not really recipes, it's even like snack ideas and breakfast. Like, I always eat the same thing, so to spice it up a little bit. I need to wait for my oven to preheat because I didn't turn it on time. So let's just chat about what's been new with me. So what I recently did is I went to a concert of my favorite singer. He's called Dino Merlin, he's from Bosnia. And I finally broke the COVID curse I had, because last year in December, like at the beginning of December, I had tickets. And I had like, before the concert, the weekend before, my cousin had a wedding, and somewhere between that wedding and the concert I got COVID for the first time. I had to self-isolate. I experienced some symptoms like high fever, my muscles were killing me, my bones were killing me, I could barely walk, so I had to sell the tickets. And this year again I had tickets, I bought them on time. I was looking forward to that concert for months. The weekend before the concert, I was actually in Opatija with my boyfriend. We had like an extended weekend. We went to a wellness hotel just to chill. We do that like 2 or 3 times a year. And we went there on Friday and we were supposed to come back home on Monday, which we did. But like on Saturday, I felt like a scratching in my throat. I just thought, okay, I'm coming down with a cold. Nothing major. Then on Sunday evening, like the symptoms got really bad, and on Monday I woke up and we still wanted to use the wellness for a little bit and so on, and I was like, no, we're having breakfast, we're packing our bags, we're going home, because I just really felt ill, and I thought it was my sinuses, because I do have issues with my sinuses. And I remember like we were driving home, and not only was I kind of ill, I, an adult person, have motion sickness. And because of my motion sickness, like I have some like things I do when I'm in a long drive to kind of calm myself down and control my urge to vomit. And one of them is that I get very still. Like I really calm down. I don't move around a lot in the car. I don't talk a lot. Like I'm just staring in front of me and just thinking about getting out of the car. And when we got to Zagreb, we like parked the car in front of my building, and when I stepped out, I could literally feel the bones in my legs and back crack. I was in so much fucking pain, but I was like, okay, I was like sitting still for a while, and even while we were in the wellness hotel, we used the gym. And I use like heavier weights than I usually use, and I thought like, okay, my muscles are a bit sore, maybe I pushed it too far. And like my boyfriend was with me for a while, and then he went home, and I called my mom and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling a bit ill, like my muscles hurt because I was working out. And she, without thinking twice, was like, go and get tested. And I did, and I was positive right before the concert. And like there are no isolation rules and so on in Croatia anymore, so I thought, you know what, it will pass before the concert so we can go. But the thing is, before the concert my boyfriend tested positive, so I was just, I wanted to cry. And I had to sell the tickets again, and I found a girl who wanted them. I sold the tickets, I even gave her a discount, I was all nice and polite. But the thing is, there were 4 concerts in total that the artist was having in Zagreb, and there were still tickets available for his last concert. So I managed to snatch the 2 tickets, and it was even like better places than I had for the first concert when everybody was buying the tickets. And we went to the concert, and like I felt so at peace. I was so fucking happy. I cried during one song. Thank God my boyfriend didn't see me, because I think he would start questioning his life choices. And yeah, it was just a really nice evening. It lasted for 2.5 hours. It was It was quite long, not enough for me, like I could have gone for more, and I screamed every single song at the top of my lungs. I was like dancing, I was yelling. It was really nice, a really nice experience. I really love the fact that I was finally able to go to his concert. And finally, I've broken the COVID curse when it comes to this concert, so I'm no longer scared of getting that fucking disease every single time I want to go to his concert. It's time to pop this into the oven. In the instruction, it says that it should go in the oven for an hour, but I'm going to check it regularly because I'm like using a different type of yogurt. I have a bigger tray and everything, so maybe it will be done faster. Then it has to chill for half an hour, then it has to go into the fridge for 2 hours minimum, and yeah, that's it. So let's get that done and we'll see the finished product. It's done. It's done, it's prepared, it was in the fridge for 2 hours, it's out now, and it deflated properly as it was in the video of the original creator. And I think it's going to be ridiculous now if I take it out of the baking tray and it just spills all over because it's not baked enough, because I took it out of the oven before the suggested time. I think it was supposed to be like an hour, and I took it after I think like 45 minutes because it started to really brown on top. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, praying for the best. Okay. Okay, it's not spilling. It is not spilling. It is fine. It is a bit flat, as I said, because my baking tray is a bit bigger, but I think that overall I did a good job. The original creator stated, since there is no sugar or honey or anything in it, that it's best to top it off with fresh fruit. And the thing is, I don't have fresh fruit because I'm leaving this apartment for like more than a week. And I have been consistently trying to eat everything in this apartment so it doesn't rot and I don't have to throw it out, because I hate throwing out food. But I do have some strawberries that were frozen. Now they're not as frozen, they're still a bit, but it doesn't matter. And I think I'm going to take like some caramel sauce. I think it will pair up nicely. Let's see. I can touch everything with my fingers because I am living alone and I'm the only person who's going to eat this, so it's fine. Okay, it's on the plate. The plate is way too big for this. Doesn't matter. I need my caramel sauce. Okay. Let's try and make it artistic. Close enough. I'm just going to sprinkle some cacao nibs on top just to make it prettier. Yes, wonderful. Not gonna lie, that looks kinda good. Now for the ultimate test, let's try it. Okay. It's not dry. I don't know why I believe that it's going to be dry. Like the top layer that got a bit brownish is a little bit dry, but the cake itself, like on the inside, it's very good. I'm going to try it with these half frozen strawberries now. Strawberries. My Croatian accent is just coming out. My strawberries are definitely still a bit frozen, but still the taste is really good. And I recommend you try this, especially if you're on a calorie deficit. It's like a really nice snack to have. And yeah, 8 out of 10 would recommend. So anyways, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you liked it. If you have any like really simple recipes for me to try because I'm culinary challenged, make sure to leave them down in the comments. Also down in the description you can find the link to my blog, and you can also find the link to my book on Amazon. I never pitched that book here on YouTube, so yeah, I did publish like a poetry book a year ago, So if you would like to have something new to read tonight, feel free. That's it for me. Again, thank you so much for watching my videos and for supporting me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!